Hopefully this is in focus, because if it's not, I swear I'm gonna lose my mind. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. I just kind of wanted to sit down and chat and talk about some of the things that I have been loving recently. This is not book related at all, but I'm hoping that maybe this is kind of what I need to get back into the groove of things. You know what I'm saying? ¿Me entienden, Captain? Yes? Okay. Anyway, enough blabbing. I'm gonna get into it because I have a lot of things that I want to share. First, I'm gonna start out with the beauty stuff because you guys know that other than books, I think beauty is like another thing that I absolutely love and that I collect a lot of. Like, I really love makeup, I really love skincare, and funny enough, I don't know if anyone knows this, but I didn't start making booktube videos. Like, the first videos that I ever made on YouTube were beauty videos, like way back in the day. Like, most of the videos are privated now or deleted. Anyway, all this to say, I love beauty, I want to talk about it, and yeah, I thought that I would share a few of the things that I've been loving recently. I want to talk about lipstick. I love lipstick. I have a problem with lipsticks. I love lip products in general. Recently I got my hands on these two. I was gonna mention more, but because if you follow me on Instagram, I know I keep plugging in my Instagram every video, but I swear that's like where I do most of like my chatting, and I use Instagram stories a lot to share like just anything and everything. I change my lip color on a regular basis. Pretty much every single day I'm wearing something different. It was really hard for me to narrow it down, but I think if I had to, I'm gonna recommend this particular product. I currently have two shades and I'm recommending them both. One of them I'm wearing today and I'll explain a little bit, but the Apu Juicy Pang Mousse tints. I have two colors. I did the whole beauty guru thing and I did like swatches and stuff like that, so I'll insert the clips here. The first one is an orangey shade. It is in OR01 and this is Sweet Persimmon. I love it. I have been in love with a lot of orangey monochromatic makeup these days, although funnily enough today I'm wearing kind of more pinky makeup look. I think it's because I just decided to wear a pink shirt, but anyway, I love this. And then the second color that I have is the Red 02, and this one is in Strawberry. This one is red, but it's more of like a pinky toned red. If you wear it really light, it just looks like more like a fuchsia-y, not fuchsia, but like a burnt pink kind of color, and then once you kind of like start applying it, you can see that it's red. It's still like a very pinky toned red, but it's super pretty. The one that I'm wearing right now is Strawberry. I've been loving doing these particularly with like a gradient lip, which today it doesn't look that much like it because the color that I put underneath isn't like, the contrast isn't as different today from like other times that I've done it, but it is this Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in Sedona. I put that as a base, and then in the center I kind of spread out the strawberry color, and I really like it. I've been loving these two in particular, so that's that. I do really recommend these Anastasia Beverly Hills lipsticks too, by the way. If you ever get the chance, I actually bought mine at Marshall's because I find a lot of stuff at Marshall's for like super cheap. Two blushes that I want to share because, well, right now I feel like this lighting's kind of washing me out a little bit, but I have been obsessed with the super blushed look recently. I call it the like, oh, I was so excited to see you that I actually ran all the way here to meet you look. Basically because I put blush everywhere. I wear it in a way that I haven't seen a lot of people wear it, but I like it. I kind of wear it all over here, across my nose, up to the other side, and then I put some on my eyelids. Again, I took clips so you guys can kind of see what I mean. Again, not a lot of people do that, but I really personally like it, so it's what I've been doing lately. The one that I'm wearing right now is the ARITAUM Sugarball Cushion Cheek color, and this is in number 5, Creamy Rose. And again, I'm gonna show you guys the swatches and like actually putting it on my face, and I just really love this. It's a pink shade, but it's a little bit warmer. Like, it's not as stark. If you have a yellow undertone like I do, if your skin is a little bit warmer, I think this one would be a good pink to go with. They did have a more like blue tone pink, but those never look good on me. I feel like I'm very yellow. This one I highly recommend. I actually didn't put any highlighter on because I wanted to show you guys that like when you put it on your skin, it gives like this super pretty glow to the face, where it's just kind of like glow from within. It's not really highlight. And it's one of my favorites. I have 2 of these so far. I do want to buy more, but like I said, like the shade selection isn't the largest when it comes to a lot of Korean beauty. They kind of stick to certain shades and certain colors that they know work. Anyway, next up is a ColourPop blush, which ColourPop is one of my ultimate favorite brands in general. I actually have I've been buying a lot of makeup lately. I also have a ColourPop order coming my way. I think that was coming Monday. So tomorrow, if you want me to do an unboxing for that, or like some sort of like my favorites out of everything that I bought or something like that, let me know. Like, I'm open to doing like beauty videos. Not that I'm a booty guru or anything, but you know, it's like I'm chatting about makeup with friends. I like talking makeup with friends. This one is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Matte blush in Get Laid, and this one is definitely more of an orangey shade. Because like I said, I've been loving a lot of like orangey tones on my face, and this one, as you can see, has been very, very well loved. I actually use it with an e.l.f. stippling brush whenever I use it to kind of like stipple it and blend it into my face, and I love it. The Super Shock, both the eyeshadows and the blushes are really, really great. I've been loving a super blush look lately, so these 2 are my go-tos though. I think out of all the ones that I've bought recently, these 2 are like, they're my faves. Basically, when I did my makeup today, I wanted to show you guys kind of like my basic everyday kind of look, and this is it, and I mostly do that with these, so there you go. Hopefully you like it. We're moving on to skincare. So one of my favorite skincare items that I have, this is actually my 2nd bottle of this because I have been loving it so much. I got this again at Marshall's, but this is the Pure Rosehip Seed Oil. I got this because my skin hates me. But I'm pretty sure I have hyperpigmentation in my skin, or my skin darkens very easily. If I have like scars, like my elbows have never looked great. Like, I have scars all over my hip, all over my body, all over my face. Particularly like any little pimple that I have, if I pick at it, it's gonna scar. I know it's gonna scar. I actually filmed my face bare before doing this, so I can kind of show you guys. Lately, well, it's partly my fault, I'm not gonna lie. I've been sleeping with my makeup on a lot more than I normally ever would recently, because I get home pretty tired. So I've been getting a little bit of breakouts. My skin has been drying up in places. Like, it's kind of a mess. I'm trying to get it back in order. But anyway, all this to say, one of the things that I've been using a lot, like I said, this little bottle is my 2nd bottle, and I already have like up to here. This thing is so good for lightening scars. The 2 scars that I have, like one on my cheek and one up here, those are from like cystic, like the really deep pimples. I get those from time to time when I'm about to start my period. I'll have like one really deep, huge pimple that like, it annoys me, and like I keep picking at it and picking at it, which you're not supposed to do, but like with my anxiety sometimes, like I find myself kind of like picking at it, and it does absolutely nothing because it's like in your skin, like you can't just pop it. So I just make myself bleed, and I have those 2 scars from that. After using this, even right now with the sun, I mean, I do use sunscreen and everything, but like being out in the sun does aggravate them and like it darkens my scars more. Even with that, since I started using this, I have noticed such a big difference. So if you have that issue, like, I highly recommend it. I do really wish I could find, like, rosehip oil is pretty expensive, I think, which is the sad thing about it. Like I said, I bought this little bottle in Marshall's for, I want to say $6, maybe $7, but if I could buy like one of the big ones that I could use like for my body, I would, because it's been a miracle worker. Like, I don't know what's in this, but it's been great. Another one that I highly recommend is hands down the best damn lip moisturizer thing that I have ever used. It is the ARITAUM, right? I think this is ARITAUM. The ARITAUM Ginger Sugar Overnight Lip Mask. It is the best. Oh my god, I love it. I know that a lot of people really love the, what is it, Laneige lip mask, which I do have their sleeping pack. That's another favorite. I highly recommend that one. I love that one. And I've heard amazing things about their lip mask as well, but this one was really recommended as like kind of a dupe for it. That was a lot cheaper, so I decided to try it out and I love it. I will say this is a very sticky lip balm, so if that's not something that you're used to, it'll be a little weird at first. I only ever use this at night because like that's when I kind of grab it and slather it or on my lips, and it just like by the time they wake up in the morning, like your lips just feel like luscious and very nice. I also have the lip scrub. I don't recommend the lip scrub. I don't think the lip scrub is great, but this highly recommend. Okay, time for like random beauty bits that I love. Okay, first things first, I have my little bunny. You guys may have already seen this. I actually bought this last year. It is a little rechargeable electric fan. Like, if you guys know anything about me, you know that I fucking hate hot weather. Like, I hate it. I would much rather have it be cold, because then at least you can throw on 10 sweaters and layer up and like you're good. But like when it's hot, like you can strip down to your underwear and then what next? You're still gonna be hot. Bought this last year in an effort to kind of like cool myself down, and I started using it again recently because it's starting to heat up, and I love it. This has saved my life, let me tell you, because I take the bus everywhere and it's not fun. This has dried many a mustache slut, let me tell you. The next item on my list is actually these earrings that I'm wearing right now. I don't know what switch just like flipped in my mind, but lately I have been loving earrings. They are, I think, Aeropostale, I want to say. I can't remember if I found them in Ross or Marshall's, but like one of those discount stores I saw them and they were only $2, and they kind of remind me, I don't know if you guys know, I don't know what his name is in English, but Sagrado Corazón de Jesús. If you guys know the saint, I grew up Catholic, and that saint is actually like the patron saint of my town. I don't know, I just thought they were really pretty and they kind of remind me of my town in Mexico, so I bought them. They are a little heavy, so like if I wear them out all day, I do kind of have to take a break and take them off. But, you know, beauty is pain, and these are really cute, so I'm willing to suffer for $2. Cheap bitch. The TV show that I've recently been watching and I've been loving so much is an old favorite, kind of, but a new favorite. You'll see what I mean. It is the 2019 version remake of Fruits Basket. This is one of my favorite mangas. By the way, I'm holding up the manga, but I'm going to talk about the TV show. Hey guys, editing Yessie here. So I just realized that I never actually told you what the anime was about. Sorry for my AC, by the way, but it's too far away. I'm not gonna get to turn it off. Basically, it follows a girl named Toru Honda who unexpectedly befriends two of her classmates who happen to be cursed under the curse of the zodiac, which basically means that whenever they get hugged by the opposite sex, they get turned into their respective zodiac animals. And it follows her meeting the rest of the zodiacs and kind of eventually learning about their curse and kind of helping them along the way. And like I said, it's just so heartwarming and beautiful, and I highly recommend it. I just really wanted to take a moment to like pause and actually tell you what it's about, because I really do recommend it, and I think that a lot of people would enjoy it. So if that's something that you kind of think you're interested in, you know, check it out. Okay, back to me from a few hours ago. I love it. It's so uplifting and lovely and warm, and I have a very strong connection to the original anime that they never finished. For years I was super upset about it because, like I said, this is one of my favorites and it's just very close to my heart. And then they decided they were going to do a remake, which is the one that I'm currently watching right now. I'm actually watching it on Funimation. I'll have the link down below. But it's just, it does have a lot of the heart of the original, but I do think that they did a pretty good job kind of modernizing it for a larger audience, because the original one, it's always been like a super soothing anime for me, but I can see how like maybe it wasn't for everybody, whereas the new one, I think they did a better job at making it good for a lot of people, if that makes sense. Like it has the capability of like reaching a broader audience, I guess. It's lovely, guys. It's just, it makes me feel good. Like, it makes my soul feel good. It's one of those, you know? Recently I've just been listening to a lot of music, and I wanted to share all of them with you. So the first one is going to be, again, another old favorite that I've just been listening to a lot, and that is IU's album Palette. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. IU in general, I think, is one of my favorite artists of all time. I love her voice. If you need to know anything about me and my music taste, is that I think my favorite type of music, honestly, I love pop in general. I think that's always going to be like my number one, but I specifically love a lot of like chill music, a lot of soothing stuff that you can kind of just listen to in the background. I think that's one of the reasons why I am so attracted to like ballads. They're really nice and really pretty, and like I just like soothing stuff, and it's actually a joke, I think, among my friends now. Whenever I try to pick a song, I'm like, all my favorite shit is like super depressing. Like, I don't mean it to be, but it is, and it is because of that, because I just really like calming music, and I think IU is kind of like the epitome of that, and I think that's kind of why I like her so much, because she has such a nice, calming, like light voice. And I think particularly in Palette, she kind of really showcases that. I think right now the two songs that I've been listening to the most are Through the Night, which is, surprise surprise, a ballad. It's just beautiful and soothing and kind of touches you in the heart, where I'm like, you know what, I've never even been in a relationship, but I feel you. Like, I feel that heartbreak, I feel that longing, and I don't know how, but you know, she makes you get it. And then the second one that I absolutely love, Jam Jam. It's like, again, very kind of chill, but a little bit more upbeat. Like, I'm terrible at describing music. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. Also, like, kind of groovy, a little sexy, I think, which is like strange to think of like IU and sexy, but dare I say, I think this is the sexiest song that she's done to date. It's not like overly sexy, but like, especially if you listen to the lyrics, I feel like it's got a little like, you know, a little, and it's a really good song, and I highly recommend it. Next up is ALY and AJ and their new EP, which was just released in May, I believe. I actually just listened to it recently. My two favorite songs off of this album, I think, are Church, which again, very kind of chill, soothing. Star Maps, which is a little bit more upbeat. Again, I think for ALY and AJ, if you have not kept up with their music, oh my god, please do. Like, they are incredible. How do you describe their music? They're like kind of very synth heavy, like very 80s inspired, I would say, but still very modern, groovy. I don't know, but anyway, I really like those two songs. Highly recommend that you guys check them out. Rosalia con Altura. Oh my god, that song, the first time I heard it, I was just like, oh, it's a bop. It's a bop. Like, it just, every time that I listen to it, I swear I must have listened to that song like at least 100 times now, because it's like one of those songs where like I fell in love with it so quickly and so hardcore that I just played it non-stop for like 3 days straight, I'm pretty sure. My brothers kind of hate it now, and it's thanks to me, but it's a really good song, okay? It just makes you kind of like feel yourself. Like, it's such a good song, and I love it. Highly recommend it. That is it, guys. Those are all of my favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit out of the ordinary for the type of videos that I make, that I used to make. Let's be honest, I don't make videos anymore. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Please let me know if you've tried any of these things, or if you do try them, let me know, particularly the makeup products. If you have any recommendations that are similar to anything that I talked about today, please let me know. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will hopefully be a bookish related video. So, okay, that's it for now. Bye guys!